Okay, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to edit and delete some of these modules. So here's your home page. And again, this is what it'll look like just coming out of the box for you. I've got my back. If I click on to edit this page, I'm going to go ahead and edit this page. And so now here's what the back end of this page looks like. Now again, this is going to look a little bit overwhelming to you at first, but it's real simple once you get the hang of it. Okay, so here's the front end. This is what your customers will see. So this first one, this is a header module. This one, when you see the color change, it's another module. Here's another module with 6 little sort of mini modules inside of it. Here's a third module. Here's another module with a little image slider coming in. Again, this is all just sort of filler Latin text here. There's another module, and so on, all the way down through. So this top here, this is just your menu. We'll talk about this in another video. But in this video, we just want to talk through sort of how to start editing some of your modules, because as you customize your site, and it really doesn't take that long, it's okay to just sort of keep it simple. You might have some images, some pictures that you're going to want to think through as you're designing your website. But let's just work on this first module. So it says, "Welcome to our website," and you'll notice it's got a title here, it's got some text right here, and then it's got a little call to action button, a learn more call to action button that's going to go to another page on your website, which we'll get to later. Also notice that you've got these little arrow sliders. So there's a second slider. So what this is it's a slider module. So it's got the first one and it's got the second one. So let's look at what that looks like on the back end. So on the back end, okay, so here's the name of my home page. It's just called Home. And we're using something called the Divi Builder. So we're going to take a look at this first module. This module is called the full width slider. Okay, so this purple module right here is the full width slider. You'll notice the next module down is this longer blue one, and it's got these 6 blurbs. Okay, so let me show you what that looks like here. So here's the full width slider module, the gray module, and then here's the next module with the 6 separate blurbs. So once you begin to understand how that works, you'll get the hang of it. So let's take a look at this full width slider. These little 3 bars, this is the menu. So you click on that and it opens up your module. Now here's what this module looks like. It says, "Welcome to our website," and "Sky's the limit." Okay, so those are these 2 modules. So there's the second one, "Sky's the limit," and there's the first one, "Welcome to our website." So those are the two slides within this slider module. And so again, if you click on the 3 bars for the menu, so I'm going to click on this, and now I'm going to be editing the "Welcome to our website." So for example, if I change this to "Welcome to our site," and the button text is "Learn more," and this is what the URL will send it to if someone clicks on that. Whenever they put a £sign here, that means it's actually not going to go anywhere. So this is actually not active yet. I'll explain how to activate that later once I teach you in another video how to create some pages and posts. But let's say that for now we're just going to get rid of that button. So I'm going to get rid of the "Learn more" text, and I'm going to get rid of the URL. There's the background image. Now you can upload your own image and replace this generic purple background with your own image. Just click on Upload an Image, go search for that image on your in your folder structure on your computer, and just upload it right there. Some of these other things you don't have to worry about as we scroll all the way to the bottom. And there is that filler Latin text. So I can put something else here. I say filler Latin text here. And I'm going to save it. So notice I only changed "Welcome to our site." I didn't do anything with "Sky's the limit." And if I want to add a third slide to that slider module, I can do that, and it'll just give me one more of these to mess with and put my own slide background, my own text, all that sort of thing. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and just hit save and exit. So I saved my changes in that module, and now don't forget to click on update because I have to update the page. So all of that was just in the module within the page, And now I update the page. And I come back over here. I'm going to let it update for a second. And I'm going to hit refresh. And when I hit refresh, it's going to show me the changes I made. Notice, welcome to our site, filler Latin text here, and I took away the call to action button. But notice I still have that second slider, and I can add more sliders if I want to, or I can go in there. Let's say that I want to go in, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to click on this. Let's say that I just delete that second slide. Delete it, save and exit, update. I let it spin and do the updating. And then once it's done updating, I come here and I refresh it. And now notice that we don't have those slider arrows anymore because now I got rid of the second slide. So now it's just one big header. Now there are other header options, and you can mess with those other header options in the back end. We'll show that a little bit more in another video, but that gives you a sense for how that module works. Now notice this module, it has these six mini modules, sub-modules, and that's these right here. So let's say that I only want 3 blurbs instead of 6. I'm going to get rid of all of these blurbs here, and I'm going to hit update. I'm going to come over here, refresh this, and now I only have those three blurbs instead of 6. And these images can be changed. You can put your own images or change the images. But this is just real simple, sort of a blurb is just a way to sort of explain maybe some of your values or whatever. Here's a third module. Okay, so this module, let's go look and see what this is called on the back end. So this is just called a call to action module. And so notice it has a building a website has never been so fun. So it has your your text, and then it has your call to action going to another URL. Again, another URL will be another post or page from your website, and I'll show you in another video how to create those. And so let's say for now we're just going to get rid of that module. So I go into here and I'm just going to delete that entire module, not just this submodule. So I'm not just going to hit this. That didn't really do anything for me. I actually want to get rid of the whole module. So I delete it. I hit update. I let it refresh. I come to the front end and I hit refresh. And so now that module is just gone. So here's yet another module. Here's yet another module. So all these different modules. And what I recommend that you do is you just sort of start messing around with these modules. Go, have a tab on the front end and a tab on the back end, and just start changing some of the text out. Start thinking about what kind of messages, what kind of content you want. You can delete as many of these modules. You can add more modules. You can even go in if you'd like, and you say, you know what, I don't like this. I don't like this home page. I want to try a different home page. So you can go in here and you can load from the library a different predefined home page. So under predefined layouts, scroll down to where it says home pages, home page shop, home page basic, home page portfolio if you want to do more pictures and images, home page company or corporate, and the one we're looking at is home page extended. But let's say that instead I'm going to load home page corporate. Now just note that if you do this, it's going to replace homepage extended, but I'm going to go ahead and load this. And so now these are all different modules now. I'm going to hit update. So it's going to update that homepage now. And now when I go to the front end, all the changes I just made are going to be gone because I replaced that homepage template with an entirely different one. And this is what that one looks like. A little more professional look. Our company. There's a learn more call to action button. There's an image that you can replace with your own image. There's a cool little module that shows some percentages. Here's some tabs. Here's another module on the right here. Here's some more options. Scrolling all the way down to frequently asked questions. So this will give you a good sense for some of the different module options you have. Again, you can delete any of these modules. You can change the backgrounds. All of that, you do all of that just right in the back end. The way you change the background on a module, I already showed you how to do it on a full width slider, but let's say that we're going to do it on, this one right here, this workflow. We're going to change this. It's just kind of a boring background. Actually, no, let's change it on D2. So this purple background module, or this purple background, is one of these down here. I'm going to find the one that it is. The way that you change the background on the entire module, or the background color, is you go to the settings of the module, click on that. Okay, so you notice that this module has this entire image as a background. I could just delete that image, take out the purple, and instead just make it a solid color of my choice. Let's say I want to make it that blue color. I save and exit that. I'm going to update this page, wait for it to refresh. Come to the front end now. So now this purple probably is the one that's going to go away, I believe, is the one that we did. So I'm going to hit refresh. Yeah, and so that purple image changes to just a solid blue background. So that gives you a sense for how to mess with this and how to start changing some of these modules around. This is the part that'll take you the most time. Your homepage, you want to make sure that you spend some time on your homepage, get all of your key information on your homepage. In another video, in the next video, I'll explain to you how to create pages and posts, and also something else called projects. So we'll talk about that because we also have this About Us page that you can go edit stuff, and we have your Contact Us page. Now I'll show you in other videos how to edit this menu and change all of this information in the menu, but I think you've got enough information now to start messing with the back end of at least your home page, if not also your About Us and your Contact Us page, and start tweaking it and learning how to work with modules in the Divi theme.